Hi guys, welcome to the Crockpot with your host Honorary Goonie
and D-Tone Beats. And on the show today we have a special guest. If you are looking forward to the new project by Rocky B that's coming out, Late Night Phone Calls, then you might want to go ahead and tap in for this interview right here. We have Cbsm Henny, who actually produced that project, on the show today. And this is the Crockpot.
So excited to start off the season and the series with such a great guest. He's got a lot of good information to tell you guys. To start with, I want to go back to your origins. What made you want to ever become a producer?
I don't really know what made me want to. I just always been doing it though. I always been making beats and shit forever, for real, since I was a kid. So I don't know what made me want to do it. I just knew that's what I wanted to do. So
now you talking about access to a drum machine type shit, or you talking about how it was back in the day when you probably, I'm pretty sure you already hip them days when you was literally beating on the table type stuff, or you coming up with stuff just
all that, bro. My sister, her goddad had this big ass keyboard, and she didn't use it. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I just really took over it and just started fucking with it. You can record on it and shit. They had the little drum pads with the little cheesy ass sounds on it and shit.
Right.
So that's really what where it started right there. And then at school I had a class where we used to learn to play the keyboard and shit. So I learned how we'd do it. We'd have a fucking song we had to learn how to play. Right. And I learned that shit. You probably had to learn left hand and right hand, but I just learned the right hand because you would pass with the right hand. So I just learned the right hand, and then once I learned that, I do that in maybe 3 days, and the rest of the week I'm just replaying beats I hear on the radio and shit. You feel me?
You just start getting the melody down.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's
shit
a great
like
way
that.
To learn.
Yeah.
How old would you say you were when you first started?
12, 13.
Wow, really early.
Hell yeah.
Let me ask you this: what influenced you to, what influenced you as far as getting into production, or even music in general?
I don't know, just seeing how to on TV, how this whole operation in the studio work. You got the nigga rapping, you got the nigga at the boards making the beats, mixing and shit,
Right.
You feel me? And I don't know, it was just something interesting about just, making the beats, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's like creating something from nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just, I don't really know, bro. It's just been interesting, you feel me?
So what producers were you listening to around the time you started that kind of gave you the edge to want to do it?
For sure, Drummer Boy, Lil Jon, Manny Fresh, fucking Zaytoven, all the greats, man, shit, for sure. Came from my nigga Mouse on the track. He make all Boosie shit.
Right, I know it was gonna be Boosie. Some Boosie related was gonna be there.
Of course, so he was a big influence. I actually tapped in with him in his DM. He fucked with me, dog.
When did you wind up connecting with Bankrose and Corey and Jay and them? How did that come about?
The shit's so crazy, bro. Cause Rose before this was open, Rose was my engineer. You feel me? At Mix Factor.
Right.
Shit, how the fuck this shit go, bro? But I know he was my engineer, and then he had, he ended up leaving Mix Factor, and I lost touch with him for a long ass time, you know what I'm saying? Cause he was trying to figure out what he was finna do, his next move type shit.
Right.
And, I tapped back in with him. He started training me to use the camera, because I was initially gonna be the cameraman for Bankrose, you feel me?
Oh, that's interesting.
That's really
you know what I'm saying? That's initially what the play was, and I had met Corey. We went to he was doing a performance. Him, I think Meech, and my nigga Lyrical. I think it was them three. We met up at the Bullfrog, and I just had the camera on them while they was performing. You feel me? I'm getting used to the camera shit. Rose disappeared again. You feel me? So after that, he pulled up on me to my people crib in Inkster and shit. He was teaching me how to engineer there. You feel me? Disappeared again. After that, he called me. This bitch was open. You want to engineer, bro? I'm like, fuck it, come on.
Hey, that was a good call to get.
Yeah. I might say that really is. I'm pretty sure it came in a clutch time too.
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro. Hey, I was working at a pizza place, bro. I was trying to do anything to get about that bitch.
Oh yeah.
So,
definitely feel that.
Yeah.
Going off that, would you say for other people that like timing is really everything?
In a sense, yeah. As long as you know, I don't. When you say that, I don't mean like waiting. You feel me? Just keep going, and something in his own time gonna happen. Cause you know, motherfucker, wait on somebody or something to happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? All the while, even though he was gone, I was still doing my thing. You feel me? Like I wasn't waiting on the call. Like, you feel me?
I'm not saying taking advantage of just certain times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I get where she's coming from when she say timing is everything. Because in some cases it's like, I mean, if you, like you said, if you working and you continuously doing your thing, it's gonna come an opportunity where you can make something happen. But it's up to you to go ahead and capitalize on that.
Yeah, for sure.
But timing can also be patience as well on certain things.
Yeah,
but at the same time, you gotta stay active.
That's basically what I'm saying. Yeah.
And I'm about to say, and that's pretty much what you was doing at the time. Whether you was still kind of fumbling around with the camera at the time, you know, when when Rose wasn't around before you got the phone call, or if you was stealing your beats on the beat bag, which I'm pretty sure that never really went away.
No, of course not.
But what made you want to become or when did the artist aspect of you come about? Like, when did you just like out the blue to start, or when did you start rapping and stuff? Like,
all right. So, we're like maybe 2014, 15ish. My nephew, Big Chicken, he had got locked up for a minute. He had came home on a home visit for the holiday, and I had a whole bunch of CDs with beats on them and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was making beats for all of them. You know, we all family and shit. So, you know, I was just making the beats for niggas. So he came home, you know, we all chilling, drinking, you feel me? And you know, like shit, let's rap. You know, my nigga JR, he had the whole set up in the car. You know what I'm saying? He'd come down from Saginaw and shit. Yeah. So, you know, every time he come down from Saginaw, we get together, get drunk, get blow, rap, you know. So this time, they like, shit, Henny, man, get on that bitch, bro. You feel me? I'm not thinking shit about it, you know. I'm like, fuck it, dog. You know, I'm drunk. I'm gonna have a good time. Fuck it. So they did my shit at the end. And, like, to this day, like on the song, you could hear after my verse, you feel me? You could hear everybody like reaction, like, damn, bro, what the like, dog, you ain't, what the fuck?
It's like one of the movie moments.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's what's kind of like, all right, bet, maybe, you know what I'm saying? All right, shit, I'll fuck with it.
And the support of your people too. I feel like that probably played a big part.
Yeah.
Just the fact that you got somebody, or it's people that believed in it that much.
Yeah, that's
and you
really
probably were just playing around. You probably was just having a good time, and they just like, oh yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta go ahead and do this, that, and the third.
Yeah, that's really what it was, bro. Just their reaction and how they, you know, they embraced it, and then motherfuckers around us like, dog, Henny, bro, you got that shit, bro. You know, it was never a thing like, you know, I wanna rap, you feel me? Like, but shit, the way people embrace me, you know what I'm saying, and love this shit I do, shit, you know, I'll do it, you know.
It pushes you.
Yeah.
When you first started like rapping, were you recording yourself or were you going to studios?
Yeah, I was going to the studio. I didn't. I think I was on Tether for a while, and I couldn't, you know, really go nowhere like that. So that's when I started recording myself a little bit, but trying to learn it, but. You know, I didn't like it, you feel me? So I went back to the studio. Then once this shit popped off and I learned this shit for real, you know, with Rose helping shit, I learned it for real. So, but when I started, it was all in the studio.
Okay, I
got
that.
Where's your tag come from?
Oh, my man, my dog JR, he said that shit in the song. I wasn't even on the song, he said it. And I had like another tag before that. That shit was fucking garbage.
What was it?
I can't remember. And if I did, I wouldn't tell y'all. But you know, yeah, he said it in the song, and I don't even know what made me think of it. Like, you was that shit. You feel me? So I just ran with it.
I'm about to say Molly Music. What started that whole? Because I see there's a series with that. Like, we got 3 tapes. It's 3 tapes. Well, technically 4 because you had 2.5.
Yeah.
So like. What was the inspiration behind that, and is there gonna be a 4? Like, what you feeling? Like, how did that even come about?
Shit, the truth, bro. It was just what was happening. It was what was going on. Shit, there was a lot of Molly activity going on. I was making music. You feel me? The first one was really much like, I was just in a fucked up space at that time. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't even doing it just to, you know, I was really trying to like fight off all the other shit going on.
Pretty much, you was venting in this. It was a project this was probably more of a personal one.
Yeah, that was it. That was my first project I ever put out. You know what I'm saying? You know, and shit, it was just like all my truths, all my pain. You feel me? You know, it's not my favorite tape. You know,
shit. Raw.
It was what was going on at the time. You know, I was heavy off into that. You know, so I just named it Molly Music type shit. And you feel me? I like the name shit, and then it's damn near like part of, like, you know, my brand damn near. You feel me?
Right.
I ain't never seen nobody else make a Molly Music. You know, I done seen other little shit, but not that.
Right.
So shit, you know.
Especially for the drug wave, for sure, as far as rap goes.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So I can see that. And like you said, I ain't really seen nobody come with a Molly Music or nothing like that. So
no, hell no.
It makes sense.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
What's your favorite project that you've ever dropped?
Favorite? My favorite.
Which one's your baby?
It had to be between 1 and 3. Just because
I like 3. I ain't gonna care.
Hey, everybody say 3 to 1. I'm not gonna lie.
You went crazy on 3.
3, but 2.5 did good as hell too.
Yeah,
it did good. I think I wasn't trying to do shit with 2.5.
2.5 was one with the that was the one with, it's got the double cup, right? It was white.
Yeah.
I rocked with that one. Boot Up was my favorite track.
Yeah, you feel me? That was just something to give, cause I ain't dropped nothing. I'm like, let me just throw some shit together. That was a bunch of old shit I just had. You know,
he's honest with you guys.
Yeah.
These other artists be lying. They don't tell you when you're just getting loose. He's telling you.
Right. Yeah, you know. But it had to be between 1 and 3. Which one is my baby? Because, like, you can, for one was my very first one, and it was just like you said, it was raw. It was me. You feel me? And I told it, how I felt. And 3, it's just because you could hear the growth from 1 all the way to 3, and I put a lot of
I feel like 3 was more of a. I feel like 3 seemed like it was like a full blown. I'm not even gonna cap. 3 felt like it was an album.
Yeah.
Like from the intro all the way to the way how you ended and everything. I'm like 3. It just even how you decided to put that together. Like as far as track selection, as far as the way how you did track order and stuff like that. Felt like an album almost. Like I got album vibes through the whole project.
Yeah, I treated it like that. I damn near treated it like I wanted to been dropped it, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna take my time with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna really try to put some shit together. Cause I started kind of getting the idea and the feel of, what people wanted to hear from me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I tried to give them as much as that, and then as give them some, the shit I want you to hear too at the same time.
Right.
So. But yeah, I treated 3 like that. I damn near wanted to make it, but I'm like, nah, I still got a lot of growing to do. I ain't gonna even do it. I want my first album to be, hit classic,
I feel that. Like,
did you ever drop a deluxe version of any of those projects?
I don't think so. Probably not. I mean, shit,
Would you consider it?
If that's what they want, shit, I get whatever they want. I do it, Maybe.
Bully him into dropping it, guys.